What's up, y'all? It's Larry Mizell Jr., Thursday Plantation, coming at you every Thursday. You know the deal, we talk about hip-hop and whatnot. Go ahead and subscribe to that so you get it every week. I'm here at the crib right now, getting comfortable. This week, our special guest is P.O.S. from Rhymesayers Entertainment, a very happening young rapper. We got a live performance from him, which was filmed live in Seattle at the Vera Project. We're gonna get into some hip-hop news. I'm gonna talk some shit. You know the deal. First off, big, huge, humongous congratulations to 3 6 Mafia for winning an Oscar. A goddamn Oscar. Now, a lot of y'all may or may not have heard about it, but 3 6 Mafia from Memphis, Tennessee won an Oscar for their song It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp off the Hustle and Flow soundtrack, which was sung, of course, by Terrence Howard during the movie. A lot of people, conscious hip-hoppers, and right-wingers and people like that, stiff old squares, are probably real mad that 3 6 got on stage and acted real whatever-ish and won an Oscar at all. But I think it's great because those guys have been on the grind for a long time. Their art, even if it's not for you, it's uncompromising, you know what I mean? It's drugged out and kind of satanic, and it's Memphis rap, and it won an Oscar. Who'd have thought? So congratulations to DJ Paul, Juicy J, and Crunchy Black, King Crunchini. Y'all keep doing it, and hopefully there's going to be some more Oscars in the future for your individual acting careers. Cop the Choices DVD in stores now. Next on the agenda. Recently on the Star and Buck Wild show on some fucking New York radio station, journalist Toure, who you might know, he's written for everybody, and he's kind of an esteemed hip-hop journalist. He came out his mouth dissing Cameron, insinuating that he was the gay rapper and all this stuff. I just think it's a little weird. Is that the next shit? Journalist and rapper beef? Is that what we're gonna see? So hopefully we're not gonna hear about Toure, blasted in his bulletproof Hummer anytime soon, because that's not gonna be a good look for anybody involved. Can we talk about the Flavor of Love finale? I expected it. The homegirl Hoops won. I think it's terrific. It was a great show. A lot of cheap entertainment. Not always at Flav's expense, but sometimes, yeah, because he's kind of playing himself out with this TV thing. But he's got to get paid, right? I'm sure Chuck D doesn't love it, but I'm sure he liked seeing Flav hug up on Hoops and people like that rather than Bridget Nielsen. And I think we all could probably agree on that one. So Flav, rock on. Also, while we're talking reality television, okay, I haven't seen it yet, but DMC, Daryl McDaniels from Run DMC, he's got his own reality special on VH1 called My Adoption Journey. If you didn't know, DMC is adopted, and he went on a quest to find his birth parents, and I'm sure it was a real tear-jerking experience for everybody involved. Only thing is that it coincides with the release of his long-threatened album, Checks, Thugs, and Rock and Roll. Now, I'm all for the putting together of rock and roll and rap, but it's a little weak sauce. The guitars just kind of sounds like proto-80s bullshit with rip-offs of Cats in the Cradle and Jimi Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower. And DMC's voice really sounds awful. He sounds like Damon Wayans rapping, so I'm gonna have to give it a big thumbs down. I got a lot of love for DMC. You should know that I have nothing but admiration for Run DMC's legacy. Of course, I share bloodline with Jam Master Jay, Jason Mizell. Anyway, as I was saying, DMC, you don't need to push forth with the music, homie. Just the reality show is cool. Now, Rev Run, he's got the reality show. It's actually pretty funny. Not gonna make you cry or anything. But his album that came out called Distortion, came out last year, actually pretty good. It was exactly what I wanted to hear from him. Big drum beats and some guitars and shit and him screaming. It was cool. I don't really want to hear DMC sounding like Damon Wayans with Sarah McLachlan on the hook, interpolating Cats in the Cradle. Not that fresh. So, that said, last, but certainly not least, I want to dedicate this episode to the memory of Gordon Parks Sr., legendary photographer and director. He was a photographer for Life magazine, did some historic photos. One photo you might know him for is the jazz portrait And of course, he directed one of my favorite movies ever, Shaft. Okay, great film. And his son, incidentally, Gordon Parks Jr., also rest in peace, directed Superfly. So you got kind of the double header of blaxploitation films right there. That's it for the news. Rest in peace, Gordon Parks. My name's Larry Mizell Jr. This is Thursday Plantation. Right now, let's go check out a live performance and an interview with P.O.S. So I'm here, I'm talking to you, man. What's going on? How you feeling?
Doing great, man.
Welcome to Seattle.
Thank you.
You've been here before.
Yeah, I love it here.
Right on.
This is my first headliner, so I wasn't expecting very much, but it's been pretty overwhelming in every city, so thank you very much for making it out. And I will try and give you a solid chunk of songs, and hopefully you like one or two of them. Let's do it! Yeah, right! Yeah, right! Yeah, right! That's gonna be good, it's gonna be fun! Hands up in the air like this, because it's a rap show, okay? Okay? All crowds are open if they want to be there. If they like if they're into the music that's being played, they're open, period. Like, there's no more, there's no nothing. Like, my ideal hip-hop crowd is the crowd that's got their fists up like it's a hardcore show, you know what I'm saying? And after this record came out, it started to look like that a little more. It's cool, like, I'm having a good time. We talking up our road time. Living just another fall in line. Get off you, walk on through the stakes is high, so I'll be get back. 6 minutes to combat high. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yes, this is gonna be a good one.
Minneapolis seems like it's got a really unique thing going on where like it seems like people from different genres and are kind of kicking in, cross-pollinating. You see a lot of that elsewhere in your travels?
Not as much.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it, but I don't know. There's something about Minneapolis. It's not too east. It's not too west. It's definitely not south. Like it's like right in the middle. All the influences kind of collide, and it's a history known for. Like it's a city with like a big history in punk rock, like with Husker Du and the Replacements, Prince. You know what I'm saying? The Time. Like it's just a real diverse music city anyway.
Right.
So like knowing what like the biggest influences in the city are, it's really easy to come out and then make songs that you think are basic and then just have them sound different to people.
Right.
Like I didn't think that my shit was all that crazy until people started saying, dude, it's over your songs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just thought I was making rap songs.
Right.
The old record. I write rhymes and rhyme right. If that about sums it up, but while some of them get crunk, I get stories and truths. I share views. CICY crews choose the Fox News. I see in CNBC. I see NBC, now the show crystal clear without a PCS phone. P.O.S. is known for heart. I spit from the home, put it to music. Then let them download the ringtone. From a broken home, stories of hard times past. In a broken home, that ain't a breeze, it's a draft. It's cause the window's cracked, it's where the heart is. Broken or not, I won't turn my back. Where the gray storage, thanks for the womb and support. Seattle, let me see your teeth. We ain't gotta worry, we tough. We can deal with whatever comes up. This is for those who can't pay the rent. Run out of toilet paper, find the Sunday paper. This is for them thugs who dealt crack but stop. Cause they saw firsthand what crack does. This is for indie hip hop blew up because it was different from mainstream hip hop. Mainstream hip hop was boring. Mainstream hip hop still is pretty boring. Indie hip hop blew up because it was different, and now it's kind of boring. That's why all the writers are stopped talking about A$AP Rock and start talking about Dipset. Right. Not that A$AP's more boring now. It's just that like
they've moved on.
You know, they've moved on. It doesn't mean the movement hasn't kept on moving. So I don't know. I really can't. I can't speak on it, and I don't like thinking about it. I just like doing my thing.
All right, I'm saying that.
No, we can't start that again. Was that in this city? Do you guys remember that? Okay, we will get to last time I was here, somebody started telling me to chug some water and I can't chug, so they started chanting sip. I am P.O.S. I'll be the new generation of slaves here to make papes off this land corporation's rape. From that life I'm trying to separate, but I'm still living dreams cause my rent's always a month late. A product of an East German black who kissed the neck of a pretty woman named Grace. But he left my life just a little too soon. Didn't see me catch the Doomtree fame. It goes a little something like this. Look, mom, no protection. Now I got a baby boy by the name of Jake. I've been trying to play the cowboy to rustle in the dough. I think I'm getting better every passing day. I'm not an early bird, plus my feathers all black. So by the time I catch an apple, usually it's wine. It's a must to decipher one's girl from the round sweet apples that are rotten on the inside. I cherish my free time, but I maximize, so my soul needs to unwind. I wanna see the stars be the moon to my sun, but I'm always on. I'm thanks to all these hard case kids. I raise a black fist, but don't say nigga in the things I write. And I don't say faggot, cause I don't think it's right. I know my boy struggled with that for over half his life. I guess we got our own lives to live. I'm stretched too thin, trying to build a kingdom to rule. I think to the past sometimes, and dag, man, it's bad. I've kinda acted like a fool, but I've apologized to the lives that I've touched wrong. Pride to the back, move ahead strong. I can safely say I've never played a woman without karma catching up later on, you know? Walk the right side of the tracks. I've hopped a couple trains, mom would cry if she knew the haps. But I can stand who I am and face my day straight, knowing not a thing can change when I be saying no. That's perfect, you guys, come on. It's like no one will ever be like me.
I haven't figured out all this podcast stuff yet. As soon as I do, I'm gonna make one. It's gonna be crazy.
Well, you just made one, man.
Right on.
Is that all right? So now I do what I can. I'm stand up like mama raised me. I was done from the bottom and pulled the flush. I've been living with my chips all in. I'm still in. See, no one will ever be like me. You guys all know, because we talked about this once before. Anybody can rap, right? Anybody can rap. I'm not doing shit special. I'm coming off my head. You guys know what you're talking about when you say it loud, right? Right? Here to make papes off this land corporation's rate. From that life I'm trying to separate. I'm still living dreams. My rent's always a month late. And looking back it seems I've always been a step behind. Then off track and feeling no one shared the frame of mind. Listen to records in my room to escape. Found some things I can relate with. I wore out the tape. He said when I lose every time I win. Cause